My ears will never be the same.
So it has been, what, 7 hours where I'm at since Crown Jewel has come to a close. And man, the card was stacked from the get-go. When I said in my last video that this show had potential to be great, this show was insane. And by far, this is the best show, the best production, the best performance that WWE has had in Saudi Arabia. Because every single time up until today they go there, it's not good. The show opens with Edge and Rollins in the cell, 5 stars all around, and easily the match of the night. Great chemistry between the two. I thought the match dragged on too long, but then it got to the end. I was like, nah, that wasn't long enough. Edge ended with the stomp, which was a little bit botched, but it didn't affect the entire match. Great storytelling from both guys. Rollins is a great heel. Edge is great nonetheless. This convinced me that I want to see Edge with another world title run. I don't really know. I want to see that. Next up was RK Bro against Omos and AJ Styles for the Raw Tag titles. I knew RK Bro was retaining, but the match was great. Riddle and Randy Orton are goated. AJ Styles and Omos are great too. I don't know if Omos is going to get a singles push in some point in time. Maybe he will, I don't know. What else was there? Then we had the Queen's Crown final with Doudrop and Zelina Vega. I'm going to be straight up. This tournament was a joke from the get-go. The match length, terribly short and disrespectful. I had heat with Liv Morgan and Toni Storm losing in the first round. Like, from the jump, I had no interest in it. But seeing Zelina Vega win the tournament, win the final, it was a good moment. It was a sweet moment. I don't have nothing against Zelina Vega. I just have something against how the tournament was brought upon doing so. It was weird. And then a huge highlight for most people was Xavier Woods beating Finn Balor to win the King of the Ring. Now, I honestly thought when it was booked Xavier and Finn, it was another case of 50-50 booking, given what happened to Finn Balor or the Demon last month at Extreme Rules with that turnbuckle botch. I thought he needed the win as much as Xavier did because he needs to be refreshed for what happened to him. But at the same time, it's Finn Balor, so maybe it's not a big deal. Xavier Woods, it was tough. It was tough to pick. I didn't know who needed it more. I didn't know who I wanted to see win more. But it was a great match, and people on the internet went crazy about Xavier Woods winning the crown, so props to him. And he's too good for the mid-card. Put him in the world title picture. All members of the New Day need to get the gold. Put him in the world title picture, for real. Next up was the most surprising moment of the event. Goldberg and Bobby Lashley, no holds barred, falls count anywhere. This match was better than I thought it was going to be. Goldberg looked like a monster. This was his best performance other than the stuff he had with Lesnar since he's come back to WWE, since he's come to WWE. That was crazy. He looked like a god, and that spear off the stage, great ending. And Goldberg looked amazing. The only way they can have him be safe is if they keep having performance like this and do not put Goldberg in the world title picture. That's it. But Goldberg looked like a beast tonight. Next up, Big E, Drew McIntyre, WWE Championship, predictable ending, big ending. Great match between the two. Drew wasn't winning because he's headed to SmackDown, possibly to challenge Roman. But yeah, Big E's goated. His reign has been for a month. He's already had, 2 title defenses? The dude's goated. Big E and Roman in Survivor Series, I can't wait for that, and I hope it happens. I really do. Big E is goated, bro. Big night for the New Day. Next up was the triple threat with Bianca, Becky, and Sasha. Wow. Now, the match itself was good, but I feel like the crowd wasn't that into it. I don't know if it's just me. The crowd was kind of dead for that match. That doesn't change the fact that the match was quality. Doesn't change the fact that the match was great. Doesn't change the fact that, it was another staple in women's wrestling. Doesn't change the fact that it was goated. Doesn't change the fact that Bianca, and Sasha, I almost said Charlotte. Becky, Bianca, and Sasha are all goated. Now, I didn't expect Becky to win because she's on Raw with the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Charlotte's on SmackDown with the Raw Women's title. They probably want to swap titles, which I don't mind. I don't really care. They're still champions, just different shows. I don't care if they swap the titles. It's weird, but it don't matter. Plus, Becky never lost the Raw Women's Championship. Let's think about that. She never lost that title. And then the main event, I don't know if this killed the momentum of the entire show, but it definitely took a dig. It definitely daggered a little bit. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. I am beyond grateful that Roman did not lose, and I will say that if I make these videos more often, I will say that every single time. This man should not be losing the title anytime soon. He shouldn't. I don't know who's going to beat him. I know it's not going to be anytime soon. But that ending, another case of a strange ending involving the Universal Championship and Roman Reigns. You had the turnbuckle botch last year with the Demon. Then you got Paul Heyman throwing the championship in the ring. First of all, the match was great. The match was great. Let's get that out of the way. The match was awesome. And quick, hard-hitting. Roman really did the Uso crazy dive outside the ring. That man, I forgot he could fly over the rope like that. Paul throws the Universal Championship in the ring. Tug of war between Brock and Roman. The Usos come out, super kick. Brock gets hit with the championship and gets pinned off of that. I don't mind the shenanigans. I don't mind, the Usos coming out and helping Roman. But I don't know if the ending, Lesnar getting hit with the title and then losing like that, I don't know about that. I don't know. Now, the feud ain't over, so we'll see where it goes, but I don't know about that ending, though. Overall, Crown Jewel 2021, it was a great show. It was a great show. Another great show for WWE this year, and easily WWE's best show they've done in Saudi Arabia. I give this match 8.5 stars out of 10. This was a great show. Edge and Rollins, having them open the show was a good idea because it kind of set the tone for what the rest of the show was going to be like. Like when they announced they were doing Crown Jewel again, I always have my doubts because every time they go to Saudi, it's trash. But tonight, or today I should say, great show, great stuff all around, great moments, great spots. Yeah, this show was fire. That was awesome.